So we're going to take a little ride, bicycle ride, around Florida for about maybe 600 miles.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey everybody, this is Bill with Live Simple, Live Free, and I am here in Florida, and I'm very excited because I got my son Barry and his son Bruce, my grandson, and another friend Elijah, and we are going to be doing a bicycle tour of Florida. Actually, Elijah lives here in Florida, so we drove down, and we're parking our truck in his place while we take a tour all around probably Central Florida and then back to his house to pick up the truck. Elijah will be riding with us for the first day because he's also a cyclist. So today we're doing about 50 miles, taking it easy for the first day, and we're going to Colt Creek State Park, I think it's called. Anyway, here we go. So this is actually a pretty busy highway. There's a break in the traffic right now, but it's got this neat bike path the whole way. But they're doing construction, so they got all these barrels blocked off the whole lane for us. So this is kind of neat. Supposed to have 80% chance of thunderstorms this afternoon. So we're hoping to maybe, possibly, get to the campsite and get set up before the storms start. That would be nice. We'll see. This is Florida 50. Nice wide bike lane. And actually fairly sparse traffic. Are you done yet? You ready to go?
What? I'm over here filming.
Yeah. Many times we ride on the road, but whenever we find trails like this, beautiful. I think we got, would you say 8 miles? 8 miles of this trail? Love it.
Great.
What do you think?
Pretty cool. I feel like I'm laid back in the recliner.
Yeah. So we're going to be riding for quite a few miles, I think, through this conservation area on graveled roads or paths, I'm not sure what, but should be interesting. Look at the size of that tree. And another one. Bunch of them. Huge. Is this the way?
Seeing you here. Oh.
What do you think? Is this the way?
Oh, what's the Jeepers say?
Look at all those padlocks.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what that's for. Yeah, that's really wild.
So now I'm on the single, and Bruce and Barry are up ahead of me on the tandem. We like to switch it up a little bit because the riding positions are different. This one has my feet pretty low, and the tandem has my feet straight out. By putting in your destination in Google Maps and then pushing the button for bike route, this is the kind of places it takes you. This is so cool, going through this preserve on these very hard packed dirt roads. I'm loving it. That is so beautiful. Looks like a tunnel up ahead.
Sort of falcon thing.
So here we are at Colt Creek State Park. Just arrived, just going to be setting up our tents and stuff. It's a beautiful park. RVs and camp tent sites. Bunch of tent sites back in there. Showers right over there. Beautiful place. I think we're going to set up our tents right in here. So we rode for several hours in the rain, and then it cleared up for the rest of the trip and it got really nice. And then when we got here to the campground, we knew that we had another big storm coming in. And as soon as we got here, we scrambled to get the tent set up and everything. We had about 45 minutes before the rain hit. So we ended up cooking our meals in the rain. We don't have a tarp, you know, to string up overhead like you would if you were in a car camping, because we don't have the room and we don't want to carry the weight. So I just finished up my meal. Fortunately, we were able to get the tents set up before it started raining, so that was very helpful. Everything is inside and dry, and I got my my pots cleaned up, so I'm going to go over and take a nice warm shower. And everything's set in the tent that when I come out, I can just crawl right into the tent. And we got maybe another 15 minutes of daylight, and then yeah, I'm going to sleep well tonight. Oh, and according to the weather report, this is the only day of rain for the next 2 weeks. Of course, you know how that can change at a moment's notice, but so far after tonight, it's looking good. It's supposed to end by midnight, so hopefully we'll be able to get up and pack and it won't be raining in the morning. So this is the morning of the second day, December 21st. It rained last night until about midnight, and then it quit, but it's been real humid, so we woke up this morning and nothing had dried out. Everything was soaking wet. So we're packing up all this wet stuff, but that's just part of camping. We got 70 miles to go today. It's going to be a long day, especially for only our second day. But here we go. So we did about 20 miles or so on that highway. Fortunately, we had a nice bicycle shoulder there. But those trucks, well, when we first started, the traffic was pretty sparse and it wasn't bad. But towards the end, it was pretty steady traffic and so many trucks speeding by us at 55 or 60. So now we're off of there. And we're on this nice bike path, and it's just so much more enjoyable. So between the two different bikes, we have 3 different riding positions. Each seat has a different position because your legs are up higher or down lower. So we just kind of switch out, ride in different positions, uses different muscles, kind of gives it a little bit of a break. This is the first time I've ever been on the back of my tandem, so it's an interesting concept for me. I keep trying to grab my stationary handlebars back here and trying to steer it, which of course I can't. I'm always in the captain's chair up front there, but Barry's doing that now.
About 10, we couldn't have done it.
I think we'll be okay.
I remarked to him,
Going through a poodle. We're gonna pedal through a poodle.
So this is an absolutely incredible campsite at Lake Kissimmee State Park. This is where you park your RV, which of course we don't have. And then you come down here. It's a fire ring right there, picnic table. But take a look at this. Beautiful grove. I'm going to put my tent right in there. Look at the size of this tree. Barry's putting his tent over there. It's about 5:30. We have 20 minutes, 30 minutes at the most till dark, so we're scrambling to get the tents up, and then we'll be probably cooking mostly in the dark and then taking a shower and stuff. Our second day out, we did 78 miles, and that was a little ambitious for our second day. If it was in our second week, that would have been fine, but it was pretty brutal the last few miles, but we made it. So here we are in a beautiful campsite. This is the morning of day 3. I can honestly say this is one of the prettiest camps, coolest campsites I've ever seen in my life. I love it back here. It's completely hidden from the road because over there is where the parking area is up above, and it's hidden behind these palms. I love this. We're just getting breakfast and getting packed up. It's about 7 a.m. We got 50 miles to go today. Coffee time. Breakfast. So how are you guys doing?
I'm amazing.
You're amazing?
Yeah. Hungry.
Hungry. Bruce is always hungry. You up for the 50 miles today?
I'd say after yesterday, probably.
70, what was it, 78 miles yesterday? Yeah. I'm so sore I can hardly move. I could hardly get up off the ground. But
We'll be there before 10.
oh yeah. Once we get moving, I'm sure I'll loosen up.
Left is a squirrel.
Passing by Reedy Lake. It is really nice houses, orange orchards. Traffic isn't too bad. I would love to live out here.
So we are reduced to walking this last couple hundred yards because the road is so soft in the sand that we just dig into it. It's a beautiful day for a ride. The weather report is for sunny skies and trucks. Another beautiful bike trail. So we did 49 miles today, and we are now at Highlands Hammock State Park, and it's also another nice park, although all the campsites are considerably closer together than the last two that we were at. You can see that I've got my tent sitting upside down right now because the bottom is still wet from the rain that we had 2 nights ago, and I'm trying to dry it out. But another successful day, 49 miles. So this is the end of the 3rd day, and I'm really not sure how long this video is going to be, so I think I'm going to cut it off here, and I'll pick it up in the next video as we continue on our trip. So I hope you are enjoying watching us go through Florida on our bicycles. Thanks for watching. Live simple, live free, you be blessed.